The phrase managing anxiety seems to be everywhere. I hear it on TV, I hear people talking about it on social media, I hear about the best tips to help manage your anxiety. You go to the doctors and they give you a pill to help you manage your anxiety. But is that really the best that you can hope for? Are you destined for a life of just trying to fight this condition and trying to just hold it at bay so you have some sort of good standard of life? Or can you really hope for more? Can you let go of anxiety completely and just become happy, calm, and optimistic? Well, this is a very important topic, in my opinion, because people are hopefully starting to wake up to the fact that there is so much more you can do for yourself than what the conventional medical world is offering. Now, in my own life, I suffered deeply with anxiety and OCD throughout my childhood and my 20s. I remember life was just a constant battle of just trying to hold off these overwhelming feelings of anxiety. I would be sweaty all the time. My heart would be racing. I had heart palpitations. I feared being the center of attention. And I thought that everyone was judging me. The worst things were going to happen. And it was just completely overwhelming and ruined my life. I really, really disliked meeting new people, mainly because when I would have to shake their hand, I'd drastically try and dry off my hand to shake it, but it was no good. My hand was still soaking wet, dripping with sweat, and I just cared what people thought of me too much. And this lasted for about 20 years. Fortunately, I'm now in a position where I've not just managed anxiety, I've let go of it completely. I don't feel anxious anymore. The sensations in my body have stopped. I feel calm, I feel relaxed, I'm fairly optimistic. I take action and move towards the life that I want rather than trying to avoid things that scare me. And if I can do that, then I believe that anyone can do it. And it's simply just a fact that it is possible to let go of anxiety. But to do this, you need to educate yourself. You need to look into the truth and see what anxiety really is. If you ask doctors what anxiety is, they'll give you a list of symptoms, but they won't tell you what it is, but they'll help you to manage those symptoms, of course. Like, it's heavily influenced by the pharmaceutical industry, of course. So, how I let go of anxiety was that I took a holistic approach. I didn't just focus on the feelings in my body. I started to question my thoughts. If you're going to have fearful and negative thoughts or pessimistic belief systems, of course this is going to cause anxiety in your body. What else could it do? If you imagine that the worst thing's going to happen, it's going to make you fearful. So I took the time to reprogram my mind to learn to be okay with the feelings in my body so that when these feelings did come up, instead of fearing them and trying to escape them, I would just sit with them and I would feel okay with them until, after time, they lessened and eventually they removed themselves completely. This is the basis of exposure and response prevention, which is foundational to anxiety recovery. I challenged my beliefs. I questioned everything that I was being told. I started to see the world for what it was rather than what I wanted it to be. If if things that are happening in the world were to my disliking, I didn't try and change them because the world's problems are not my problems. I tried to do the very best that I could in spite of those things happening in the world. I learned to talk to myself positively and placebo myself, and this naturally just brings down the levels of anxiety. And over time, I am now in a place where I'm calm, happy, and optimistic. And due to this, and due to what I see as being a lack of really good um, therapeutic solutions for people suffering with anxiety, I pass it forward now to help people that I'm working with, and I'm helping people make big changes in their life. So if myself and other people can do this, it really, really is worthwhile asking you the question: is managing the anxiety the best that you could hope for, or is there another option which will help you become a new person, think and behave in different ways, and let go of these conditions for good, and change yourself so that they can't come back because you've reprogrammed your mind to think in a new way? So if you would like to work with me personally, you can head over to my website, which is linked in the description. And if you have a question that you'd like me to answer in a video, feel free to message me over in the contacts tab of my website, and I will try and make a video in response to that. Thank you for watching.